Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Masita Gusmiliani. I'm from TBI 1. Today I want to review a thesis about the effect of a communicative language teaching CLT method on students' speaking ability at grade 11 of State's Senior High School, 5 Parang Selimpuan, written by Taslia Albina Nasution with name 21203000025. Okay, the summary of this thesis is to investigate whether there is a significant effect of implementing the CLT method on student speaking ability or not. This research was a quantitative research with a pre-test, post-test control group designs. The population consisted of all 11th grade students with a sample of 70 students divided into an experimental group and a control group using speaking tests and audio recordings as instrument, and the result of the research shows that mean score of experimental group was higher than mean score of control group after implementing CLT methods. So the category was very good that concludes that there is a significant effect of communicative language teaching method on student speaking ability. Okay, now I will present my critical analysis based on 5 main components. For the first one is research title. So the title is clear, specific, and researchable. It states the method used CLT, the speaking being measured by speaking ability, and the target population is grade 11 students. But however, the title could be maybe improved by adding the term experimental study, because to show the research approach more clearly. The strength of this title very informative and easy to understand, but the weakness lacks a methodical indicator. But overall, so far so good. The second part is about introduction and problem statement. In this part, the researchers was give explanation about speaking clearly and mention several problems in speaking ability, such as lack of confidence, limited vocabulary, pronunciation issues, and monotonous teaching methods. The researchers also present preliminary observation and teacher interview, making the background strong and contextual. And yeah, give solution. What the reason to choose use CLT method. And however, the research gap it's not fully elaborated. The thesis explain what what the problem are, but doesn't clearly compare previous studies or show what is still missing in the existing research. The problem from formulation is clear and relevant, but the introduction could be stronger by emphasizing why CLT is needed based on theoretical and empirical gaps. Okay, for the next part is literature review. The literature review is generally comprehensive. It explains teaching speaking, the CLT method, its characteristic, its procedures, and relevant theories from Harmer, Brown, Richards, and Rogers, and others. In addition, the researchers include relevant previous study that examined the use of CLT in improving students' speaking ability. These studies help strengthen the rationale for the research and show that the current study is connected to exciting findings. However, the weakness may include the connection between the literature and the current research context is not deeply analyzed, but overall, the literature review is still coherent, relevant, and clearly support the research focus. So guys, the next is the research methodology. This section is one of the strongest part of this thesis. So far, the research design, there is pre-test, post-test control group is appropriate for measuring the effect of a teaching method, and then clear explanation of population, sample, instrument, and procedures, and then the use of paired sample t-test with SPSS strengthens the validity of the analysis. And then instrument include speaking tests with clear scoring indicators such as pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary fluency, and comprehension. For weakness, maybe yeah, the validity and reliability explanation is quite short and could be expanded maybe. And then the speaking test Arabic could be described more truthfully to ensure transparency. And the study does not discuss interpreter reliability, which is important in speaking assessment, but that's not problem. And overall, the methodology matches the research purpose and is well structured. So guys, the next is the result of research. The findings are clearly presented through tables, frequency distributions, and mean score comparison. The research shows strong improvement in the experimental class. For the strength of this part is data easy to follow, statistical results strongly support the conclusion, discussion aligns well with the theory of CLT. For weaknesses maybe more comparison with previous studies could strengthen the argument. And actually, the researcher does not discuss limitation deeply, although the thesis includes a thread of the research section. But overall, the findings successfully answer all researchers' questions. Okay, maybe the last for me to conclude this thesis is well organized and clearly shows that communicative language teaching method can improve students' speaking ability. The research is relevant, teacher conducted uh, carefully conducted and useful in for English teacher in classroom practice. Overall, this study gives a positive contribution to English language teaching and can be a good reference for the future research. Maybe that's all from me. I'm Masita Gusmielni. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.